Okay, so we'll get started then. We waited just a little bit longer. Welcome to our Tuesday Trail Talk. Thank you for tuning in. This week, our topic is on popcorn. Quick introduction, I'm Leanna. I'm the Communications and Special Events Executive, and we have a special guest here, the guru of popcorn himself, Adam.
Yep.
Do you want to make a little introduction about
Sure.
you at all?
Yep. My name is Adam Freund. I'm the Development Director with San Jose Council, but I've actually been doing popcorn as part of my role for the last lot of years. And so, but we're really super excited about what our popcorn sale looks like this year. We think we've got a really fun sale in order for all of the scouts, and hopefully just really to fund the fun with the popcorn sale.
Absolutely, and this is more of like a hype video, kind of like a little bit of a teaser beforehand, because as many of you know, we do have our popcorn kickoffs happening next week.
Yep, so both of our kickoffs are next week, and so on Tuesday we're going to be in Merrill at the auditorium at the Merrill High School, and that starts at 7 o'clock, and then on Wednesday night we will be in Junction City at Kennedy Elementary School, and so both of those will be really important events to be at and to really learn about all of the new products, the new sale incentives, and then a fun note is we're giving away an Echo spot at each one of those. So,
how cool is that?
So you will have a chance to win one of these door prize at each one of those. So,
how neat
which
is
is pretty fun.
So what is that even?
It's definitely, if you're connected with like Amazon, it kind of does all of your, you can make lists, you can make calls, you can listen to music, do all sorts of stuff that connects you with, with the technology. So
how handy is that?
So yeah, it's pretty cool.
So obviously, definitely something that you should clearly go to. So like I said before, this is more of just like a very brief, basic outline of everything that popcorn has to offer, and more reason for you to attend our popcorn kickoffs. So I guess to start off with is, can you just give us a very basic outline for popcorn? So right after our popcorn kickoff, what happens?
Yeah, so our popcorn sale, and I guess I'll lay this out a little bit, it's one of our biggest fundraisers that supports not only the council, but more importantly, all of our units that participate in the sale. And so when you put it together, 70% of all of the product and all of the popcorn sold is here supporting local scouts in North Central Wisconsin. And we, as a program, really rely heavily on this sale. And so it's very important. And then the way that we run our sale is we do a strict kind of take order style sale, and so we have it about a 4.5 to 5 week window of sales that start on September 15th.
Okay.
We like to announce no early sales, please, but we definitely
we know there's people
people are really excited to start selling, but we do ask that, to be fair to everybody, that we have no early sales. But then we do kick it off September 15th and go through October 21st, and that's the window in which you have to sell.
Very cool. Yeah. Awesome. So obviously, a burning question, new flavors, or what flavors are going away that are popular?
So we always like to mix it up every year, and so we do have some new products, some new tin designs.
Yay!
But I'm going to leave you guys hanging a little bit to kind of entice you to come to our popcorn kickoffs, which are next week. Because more importantly, even by learning all of the new stuff, is you're going to get all of the materials, you're going to get the new sample products, you're going to learn all about the new incentives, and you're going to get everything you need to go back and take that into your unit and have a successful sale. And so we want you to come next week to our kickoffs.
We get it. I mean, I really want to know what the new flavors are and what the new tin designs are. But I mean, you got to come to those the popcorn kickoffs. You have to. I mean, and you're going to win that awesome Echo spot. I mean, why not go? And there's a couple locations available as well for you. So very cool. Okay, so next question is that I guess there's more like a misconception. Is when units are ordering, or they put their orders in, all of our units put their orders in, how long do they wait before the popcorn arrives?
Good question. So once the orders are put in, which they are due 3 days after the close of the sale, there's about a 2-week delay. And so on that second weekend of November is when all of the popcorn is delivered. We have probably 14 or 15 semi-loads of popcorn going to 6 different locations across our council. So there are going to be, again this year, each of the delivery locations are going to be in the same spots that they were last year. So we've confirmed in the process of confirming all of those delivery locations. And so they are in Wisconsin Rapids, in Clover, in Weston, in Marshfield, in Merrill, and in Rhinelander. And so those are going to stay, and then you're going to be able to pick up your popcorn, and then immediately, once your unit comes back and sorts it out, start to deliver all of that product to all of your customers.
What are you hiding over here? That
Yeah,
is
and
also a winner.
so we will have some new incentives this year that we've not had before, and we'll kind of announce those and kind of walk through all of those at our kickoffs next week. But one of the old staples that we've been doing is giving away a Nintendo Switch. So the last couple of years we've given this away. We actually have 3 of them this year to give away, and so as part of an incentive to encourage our scouts to go door to door, knocking on doors, we're going to again collect all of the names of all of the scouts across the council that do that. We'll put them into a drawing, and then 3 lucky scouts will be able to win one of these Nintendo Switches, and then that'll help hopefully incentivize some of the scouts to go out knocking on doors. So, and we've found over the years that there's a couple of key ways to sell popcorn and a couple of ways to get it out there. But if you're willing to dedicate a few hours a week to knocking on doors, you will be able to hopefully raise the dollars that you're trying to, not only for your individual scouts, but also to support the program with your unit. And we're just here to try to help you encourage your scouts to go out there and do that. So
Very cool. Okay, so part 2 for this. I will also put up the full video that we are currently hosting on YouTube Live on our Facebook page, as well as it being on YouTube, and it is going to be on our website under tools for Tuesday Trail Talk as well, about within the hour afterwards. So don't feel like you missed out on something on Facebook Live currently. I will definitely share this video with you.
to discuss and go over is our popcorn company. If you're not familiar with it, is Pecatonica River Popcorn.
Okay.
We've had a pretty long-standing partnership with them. That what makes them unique is they are a local business and from Wisconsin, and so they're located out of Livingston, Wisconsin, and almost all of the popcorn that is used in our product sale is grown right here in Wisconsin.
No way.
So you're supporting local economy when you're supporting not only the scouts but also local business and local economy, and also in taste test comparisons they've outpaced some of the other popcorn companies. And they have a really good, high-quality popcorn that's made here locally. So we're excited to continue our partnership with them.
Well, that's obviously the reason why it tastes better is because it's from Wisconsin.
That's right. Everything in Wisconsin's better.
All grown, all locally grown. We hyped up about this. So, any other fun facts that you have?
Every year we induct a new scout into the Samoset Council Hall of Fame. And so, how to be inducted is you have to be the council's highest seller across the board. And so a couple of fun factors, you have to get into that $4,000 to $5,000 range. And so so if there's I know there's a couple of scouts in each unit that really go above and beyond, and they really get excited about it. They love the door-to-door sales, and they have lots of family, and they do a really good job with it. And so so they're always in the running for that top seller. And so you can if you already know in advance, like which your scouts get most excited about them, talk to them about that little incentive and say, hey, you can try to be the number 1 scout in the council, and then you get inducted into the Hall of Fame, and you'll have your name hanging here in the office on a plaque, and then you get invited to our celebration victory dinner in December. And so it's just a neat thing.
That was very cool. Do you remember the name from last year?
I think it's RJ Barons, and I could be wrong on that. So maybe don't quote me on that, but he's from Eagle River.
Very cool.
My understanding.
No, but that is just super neat. I mean, you get all these really cool incentives. You know that it's locally grown and it's a local owned company. I mean, there's no reason not to be excited about it. And plus, I mean, it raises the most amount of money over the entire year.
And then another thing that is a real valuable part of the popcorn program is teaching scouts that, to be kind of to pay their own way and be thrifty and be self-supportive. And so a lot of the money that's raised, helps them get to camp, helps them pay for some of the activities that they're going to be working on. And so it teaches the scouts some responsibility. It also puts them in a position to maybe get out of their comfort zone.
Oh,
I know that lots of scouts are either shy or aren't as super excited about getting out and doing some sales. But just doing these kinds of things over the course of a couple of years as you're growing up will build self-confidence, and they'll be able to kind of take on new challenges as a result of it.
Absolutely, and that is another thing. Make sure you're pushing your scouts to do the selling. I know, I mean, experience-wise, I mean, some of you know, I was a Girl Scout, and I was also very competitive, and I always got upset when there was other scouts that had their parents do a lot of the selling for them, and I think, especially what he was talking about, to gain all these beautiful values and characteristics and growing as a scout and as a young adult, and being our tomorrow's leaders, uh, you got to have your scout do it. Have them push it as much as possible. Let them grow and let them succeed. Sometimes there might be failure, but that happens. That's life, and that's how they grow. So to push them into doing this is a wonderful thing, and you learn, and you get more than just funds for your unit.
Yeah, and so another thing to talk about would be just a fun, simple way to have fun with your unit with it. And so a big thing that ties into our knighting ceremonies, families, hopefully we'll have over 800 or 900 join this September.
Absolutely.
Is really, I know a lot of our units will do a mock pie in the face at their kickoffs and with their first
fun.
pack meeting to kind of kick off the popcorn sale. And who doesn't like to throw a pie in somebody's face? I know in our unit, like we actually started having scouts throw pies in each other's faces, and it just became this really fun event. And so
Coming up here, if you had any questions and weren't able to get to this live feed, you can obviously email myself